Hey, welcome back everybody. It's good to be back. Just getting started. I just arrived from the office, new office today, so I seriously just arrived, so I'm still setting things up. That's why we start in this screen. I'm Frank Boucher, your host, and for the next, I think we can do 2 hours today. We should be able to do 2 hours. Have no idea what we should be working on. I think we should be working on AzUrlShortener, triaging maybe the issue, or like checking a few things around here. That's what I think. I had an idea of a project, though I may more talk about it on Friday. I'm not sure if it's a good idea anyway. It's how do I call that? An app, a bot for like a CI/CD would validate text, not the code, but text, and build some kind of a helper tool. Let me set up a few things here. I'll do this like that. Open a new tab. I do on the admin tool. Voila. On the chat. Voila. And I can go here and say you know what, let's do Il Perro today. Will it work? We don't know. Stream dashboard, show your map. And it did work, excellent. Did it work? It totally did, excellent. It totally worked. You know, like Hill Perot in Montreal. Cool. Okay, so this is set. CB is here too. Hello, CB. How are you? Yeah, I should update you, right? Because it's stream 423. I think okay, we have this, we have that. This drop game works, looks like it. Excellent. Let's open GitHub. And Freda the cat landed again. I want this volume to go up. And my shirt is not the best shirt. It's kind of like doing some special effect into it. we can start now.
Hi.
Bonjour, hi. Comment ça va?
Bonjour. Hi.
Comment ça va? How are you? Hello, hello, hello.
Bonjour. Hi.
Ah, this is your voice. How are you, buddy? I was trying a new office today, and it's much faster to go there than to the other place. So much faster. But I need to take the car. But it's like more than a half shorter in terms of commute. So it's a lot of time in a day that I can save. I don't know what I want to work on today though. I thought like maybe AzUrlShortener because we were working on that the other day. I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. I had an idea of a project. I didn't search. Maybe I should search before, but it just made me think about that because I start my new job, like I'm doing a lot of reading, and there's always in any document acronyms. And like I'm lucky because where I work now, they have like a website. What's the word I'm looking for? Where like all the acronyms are explained, like you have the definition. I was like, oh, that's cool. But there's always acronyms or term definition and stuff like that. But there's always some acronyms that are forgotten. So I was like, oh, maybe, yeah, too long. TLA. So I thought it could be cool when we push, like on a CI/CD, we could have like a bot look at it and like if there's any acronym, check if where that's, and I want to build that tool so other could use it. So like whatever it is, where people decide that website. Let's call it the definition website. So where that definition website is sitting, you commit, let's say I'm committing this page, okay? And there's like a bunch of text here, and I'm using an acronym. Maybe like instead of Azure Container Apps, I just say ACI, Azure Container Apps. Azure Container App. Yeah, ACA. I say ACA. So it should catch that, look into the website definition if that is explained. If not, then raise a problem, say, hey, like, what is it? And then from maybe like the PR review, you could say, oh yeah, ACA is blah, blah, blah. And then like, it will go add it in alphabetic order and stuff like that. So like we're generating like a website and hosting there. I think it could be useful. I don't know. And like when English is not your primary language and like you also do tech in your primary languages, acronyms change. So it's confusing even more. For example, AI in French is IA. So it is similar, but not quite, right? It's just kind of like, I don't know. I thought it could be a good idea to have something like that, but I wonder if people will use it. But like if it's something that just, you know, build itself, but not itself. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the script could, there's a dictionary, right? Like for example, if I say Azure Container Apps, ACA, meaning, there's a dictionary for that, right? Meaning, oh, even on British, it's different. See, like, I don't know. We could look into those, make some suggestions if it's so like it's even easier. Say, hey, is it one of those? And then you say 3. I'll then imply a lot of AI. I don't want to use AI too much, I think. Though with AI, it would be much easier, more efficient. But I just want something that could flag stuff. You know, so when it's like a bunch of letters that are uppercase stuck together, or with like a dot, and then as you go, maybe like for example API and REST, you could have like an exclusion file. So like when it process, it skip those. You know, otherwise like it will be, hey, API over URL. I don't know. Do you think it's a good idea, Shirley? Then, what do you think? Maybe you're gone already. SharePoint. No. Also, I want to know if this is it .com? Is it free? Is there a free version of that? No. Yo. What's product management? Okay. I don't know. That was an idea I had, and I was like, yeah, maybe it's a good idea. Maybe it's not a good idea. I did not do my due diligence. Let's do that. I did not do my update and setup, and I know we should, because there was updates. Let's update that. Oh, there it is. How's your week so far? Anybody in the chat? How's your week? Oh yeah, it changed, but let's do it this way, like this, and like that. Okay, cool. That thing is still going. Too many mouses! Too many mouses! Oh my god! Okay. That's the one thing I want to see. Okay, cool. Come on. Hurry up. So we could go here. And there's 34. Oh my god. I think we'll do that. Cool. Do I want to reboot? Yeah, why not? Oh no, we'll lose everything. I should do. Let's do it. Let's do it. The advantages, I'm like, it's still not. Yeah, I'm having. I think my shirt is doing a lot more damage than I would like. Hey! Thank you for the following. Welcome aboard, welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. Freda the cat, you got an umbrella. And Surly Dev too? What? Okay, Dookie, come on. My mouse is not responding. Now my mouse is responding, cool. Let's go here and let's bring. Oh my god. Let's do the update. Who did that? DJ Surly is using the stuff. No, not that. I want. No, man, I'm having so much trouble to. Maybe I shouldn't update this stable. Man, that was not that hard. How could I need 3 times to do it? Okay, so while this is going, let's reopen the tabs. Restore. Excellent. Excellent. Voila, voila. Did I miss some messages? Just in case I missed some messages. And thank you for the follow, Sarga. Cool. This is, and you can do exclamation point map and put the city. It could be yours, it could be anything else. And you will be pinned in the chat. You do exclamation point and the city. So for example, here I said Hill Perrault, so I'm here. That's a free tool that you could visit. It's a streamer map live. It was done on stream by C# Fritz. Come on. Oh, there it is. That's the URL. And now SurDev is also pinned just here. Okay, so now can I history? Yeah. So that was the issue. Voila. And now I open a new one. And we go GitHub, FBoucher. And then AzUrlShortener. Voila. Okay. So yeah, that's what I think we should do for today. Since, you know, usually I stream 3 hours, now it'll be 2. Though Wednesday it's been often 2 hours. But I think what I will do, since I don't have access anymore as admin rights on this project, because I don't work at Microsoft anymore, I cannot comments and add stuff and things like that. So I think I will just copy them on my side and try to make a reference or something, and we'll work from there, I think. So like we'll try to bring them. I'm assuming we could copy them, but I think like as we go, we could kind of like add comments and reference and stuff like that. So it'll be a chill stream, the copy paste. Okay, so let's go new issue. What? I'm not signing? I'm not signing? Oh. Let's go into secret mode. I need a special effect. Is it like this? Yes. Beep, 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 beep. No. This one. So username. FBoucher is the username. Password is password123. I need to use the app. Come on. Sorry about that. Excellent. So we can close this guy. If I refresh, am I signing now? Sign in? Nope. This one, this page. Why do they have? Oh, because I open it in the private. It's like, why it's not the same color? Oh no, I authenticated, but in in a private session. Let's try again. Yes, it is me. This is the number I see on my screen. Excellent. Cool. So now I can open a new browser. Ah, there it is. So now if I do this, there it is. I'm now authenticated. Cool. Oh, I should share my screen again. Oh, maybe I should go in the center. You know, so if I look there, I should flip the screen. I'm not looking at the good. Here I'm looking there, and it's pointing the other way. Okay. Cool, let's do that. Upgrade dependency. I think what I will do is I will put something like this at the beginning just to say that it comes from Microsoft or the main repo or something like that. Oh, can I copy Markdown? Really? Ah, awesome, cool. So now we have that. And I would say ref, and I would put this. Whoop, what? Cool. So how does that look? Cool. Excellent. So now we have that. So here, this one, I should add a comment. Why I'm not signing? Let's try again. Should be sign in. Yes, I am. Cool. Okay. Should I? Like, it's my project. If they're not happy, they will tell me, I guess. So you're implementing some searching by our digital friends. What would be the good term to use here? I want to make a reference. So like, let's say like for this one, it's, you know, it's, I created it and like, it's just upgrade dependencies. But let's say you create like you did. Oh, I thought you were trying to make them do stuff. So yeah, so I would like to add a comment that point to this. And like, should I say all related maybe? I don't know. But it's not related, it's like, this is what I'm doing. I was about writing something to see all their inventory, and then I can tell. Troublemaker. Yeah, I think I will just do related and then this. No, not troublemaker. Yeah. What do you think of this? Is it clear? As you know, I don't want to spam too much the Microsoft repo. but at the same time, like, it was my repo. But I want to add a reference so people know where to go follow the progress. I told you, troublemaker, now nobody can see anything. Does that make sense? I'm doing it. Boom. Mention this. Although there was like, no, now both they have. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Okay, deployment in Azure intranet subscription. Ooh, I'm unable to deploy the Azure Container Apps environment in the intranet subscription. Hello!
Hi.
Those are digital friends. You got me there. I just saw I was not you. So I am unable to deploy into the Azure Container Apps environment in the intranet subscription, even after setting the public network access to disable. The issue persists. Could we please help me the deployment? Oh, it was a helping deployment, and that's been a few months. Sorry about that. What is it? Command provision. Well, it's disallowed. Oh no, okay, now I get it. Even if even after setting public network access to disable, if I go here, let's open. I forgot the name of the project. Okay, and let's do this. Let's move you to. Hey, I don't have my. Oh, that's the bar at the top. I don't like that. I like seeing the bar at the top. How do I bring it back? I guess style. That's not what I want. Oh no, I really, really want that back. Oh man. I guess it was part of the update. No, I want that bar now. Like, I don't know where I am. That's not fun. Okay, I brought it here. So what I want to say is, if you deploy the API project, Sorry, Dev, just subscribe with Prime. Oh man, thank you. It's so appreciated. So appreciated. Very happy. Thank you. And now I wonder if that will be part of the notes. Current session. I don't see them. I added the note. Well, thank you. It's very, very appreciated, man. So yeah, so I think that's for this transient build shortener endpoint. It's just the redirect, right? No, that's the full one. So it's the light. Yeah, makes sense. The light has less capability. Function light. There's nothing in function now. Oh yeah, there's function and it's just the redirect. Okay. So yeah, so going to here, you could say you can deploy the Oh, I have deployment options are part of the feature I want to add in the next release. Did it work? Did it work? Deployment? Close enough. See, now the problem is I would close it or I would say something, but now I cannot say anything. It's just kind of let it stay there. You're laughing because... What did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, it's bag. I have an umbrella, a rainstorm, a sunstone, a shield, and a shield. I could use a shield. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, so we did treat that one, so let's go now for this one, the VNet integrated deployment support for blah 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 blah. Public network access is disabled on managed environment, and we need to route the traffic without private endpoint. Let's try that. How long has been February? Sorry about the delay. Yes, you can. Once the biceps files are generated, you can customize them as you like. They won't be overridden except if you force the command to do it. Let's rephrase that. Sorry about the delay. It's not a question. That's cool. I should have done that months ago. I deployed the AzUrlShortener version 4 repo to Azure using AZDUp, and while the IP endpoint worked fine for the creating short URL, the redirect route fail when it hits the generated short URL, the deploy app instead, resulting in the original long URL. It's consistently returned 404 not found. Please guide me how to fix it. Okay. We'll try to reproduce that. Not sure we'll be able, but we'll give it a shot. So I said I'm doing this. Oh, maybe I should have put like whoops. No, just this to show it was a main. Like I was thinking maybe I could put like this. Maybe it's too much. Though it will really help knowing which one it is instead of looking for it. Now we'll have the link. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's do this. So let's create that. Excellent. So now let's do this. Excellent. If I do, no, let's do a bug. Let's do. And I wonder, do we want triage flag? Like, I mean, like it's a bug, but it needs details. It's a bug. I think, like, you know, it deployed it, version 4, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here I could have create the... Oh no, it's only in this project. Could have been doing this. Ah, I could have done that instead. And I'm curious now, what project do we have? I have no project. So what project did I assign it to? What? What is that? Boucher project. Okay, I have here. Okay, no status to do. Okay, cool. So this one. So it's done, right? We did related, blah, blah, blah. It's added to the project. Cool. Let's split them back like this. So now we're here. Documentation, Azure permission required. Okay, the same as before. Let's skip. Let's skip. Here, add auth. Oh yeah, that was me though. When deploying Azure, the tiny admin behind Azure Container Apps, but is it? But I did that. When deploying the Azure tiny admin. Okay. That's what I want to do. But I'm just not sure of like how to do it so everybody's happy. So let's do the square brackets and then m-598. Let's add it to the project. Let's try to create this as a parent. Can I? I do create relationship. It didn't work, huh? Okay. So let's do this instead. We'll do our classic ref and blah blah blah. Edit. Voila. Save. Cool. Here, update the minimum. Ooh. I think I did that. Probably not, I guess. We'll need to do that as soon as we can. Come on. Why are you not responding? So square bracket m space dash 597 square bracket space, and we copy this and we say ref and we put that URL here. Excellent. And we put is it a bug? Project. This is the project. Wait, can I close? Did they give me back access? No. You don't have the permission to close this issue. Oh, the other, it's because I created the issue. Okay. I was like, what? That would be so much easier. if I still had access. But no, I get it. I get it. Multiple custom domain. Oh yeah, that was a request that we need to look at. Blank issue. So -m, and it's 588 square brackets. Boom. I'm not sure how I would do that. I think I may have, I'm not sure how I would do that. Label, enhancement, project, AzUrlShortener. Instead of related, I should do duplicate of, and this one. So now we could close that because it's track over there. Can I update that? Trying to bring back redirect wrong URL. No, domain? Okay. So URL rewritten by Microsoft Defender may return different destination. What? Okay, it's a good one. I have no idea. How will I reproduce that? And it's been there for a little while. Copy markdown. I'm not sure what it is. Is it a bug? I guess. Doesn't behave as it's supposed to be. Behaving. Okay, cool. I'm not sure if he will get the notification. We'll see. We'll see. I tracked everything. Okay, where were we? That was the wrong, okay, so we're here now. Error executing step, command provision, secret. I love that. So do we have yeah, cool. So you need Aspire to do the okay. So I guess it's closed, but I can close it. Okay. Now we're here. Contribution role. Cool, so that works also.
Bonjour. Hi.
TBD, hello sir, how are you? How are you? I'm trying to bring the issue from my Microsoft version to my personal version so I could track them and close them, and because now I just like I cannot close any issue, so it's not cool. I'm good. Today I was going, so we have two offices at my new work, and one is way closer than the other one, and I was assigned to the further down because like it's more technical and like it's more global and blah blah blah. So I was commuting by train and buses and stuff like that, but it was taking me forever. Today I try driving, going to the one closer to me, and oh my god, it is closer and faster. So I feel much better, and you know, if needed, then I will go at the other place, but my team anyway is in the US. Yeah, I was in the best scenario. In the morning it was not too bad, but coming back it was very long. Like coming back is like more than an hour and a half. So that's a lot of time. Like when you think about it, like going, it's, you know, 3 hours in a day that you're commuting is like, so yeah, look like I will be driving. I think I want to add a comment for those issues that we can close. Yeah. For example, this one. no, that one we kept. Yeah. Assuming the guy is still working at Microsoft. Mm-hmm. Right, if we look at the code, yeah, there's no anymore, so it should be good. How was your week so far, TBD? Did I saw you streaming? I think that was during the weekend, right? Or was it yesterday? I saw you streaming, I think. Yeah, maybe yesterday. I couldn't watch you, but I saw the notification. Saturday. So I could have watched you, but I decided not to. I'm wondering what I was doing. But it was Saturday. Okay, cool. Are you like, you're putting back your well, nobody is forced to watch anyone, but usually I like to cry in the shower so it doesn't show. You're rebuilding your stream because it was broken? You change computer, or just to refresh things up? I saw you were doing like maintenance and tests, but I forgot what I was doing. I think it was in the middle of a movie. That's why I think. Because I saw it on my phone. Oh, that was one question. When you're streaming, is it like an automation that publish the thing in Discord? I think that I remember, I think when I did start streaming, I was doing that. Maybe on Slack or something like that. Like, is it like, are you doing it manually, or there's like some automation every time you go stream? There's like a post on your Discord, because I like that, honestly. I would like to do the same, and I don't want to reinvent the wheel. If like a plugin or stream cord. Let's go here. Let's open a browser. Stream cord. Ah, okay. It's a Discord bot. Okay. Thank you, sir. I can come here and add it to the chat. What I'm looking for the admin to add a note. Not to do a note. See now, it's in the show notes. And I've changed, and I've had to change my setup. I'm now using a mini PC, so I can do remote deployment and another mini PC for okay, so a 2 PC stream. That's what I use. This computer is a mini PC, and when I change scenes, oh no, not that one. Maybe if I go like this, if I come back, this with the river, it's not the same background as this one. No. As this one, because that's like the main PC. I'm using a 2 PC setup. Come on, here and go here. Hey, hiya, how are you? Oh man, you got a very powerful PC. I'm guessing it go with your name, your avatar name. Ooh. For me, it's like if the boilers and like a coffee machine work at the same time, then the outlet break jump. But other than that, like my PC doesn't consume enough, I think. We just need a longer power cord and plug yourself elsewhere. But honestly, I like the mini PC is also quiet. The only problem is, for example, when I was trying to do, but maybe if you buy, the thing is, I bought like a very cheap mini PC, like $200 Canadian dollar or 300 Canadian dollar. So like it's mono thread and stuff like that. And initially, I didn't see there was mono thread, so it's really bad at doing multitask. But it's also like I couldn't do Android work on it. But like usually for the code, it's running a few containers and stuff, and like, you know, I'm one user, so even if I wait a little bit, it's not dramatic. But I really like that, and I just put it behind like a drawer desk. It's there, touch a button, and it goes. And I liked it, and like it this way. I have like the OS and everything is set up. And I can still use my laptop, but the problem with the laptop was then I was stuck with like having a laptop, and like you open the laptop and it's like taking space in front of your screen and stuff. So I was like, damn it. So now I put it cleaner. But yeah. But my stream PC always stayed the same, so I didn't have to change too much. Though I feel like I should. It's missing some borders and animation and things around here. See me just like, yeah, it's nice. Oh, okay, cool. What is this? Yeah. things are expensive these days. We're working on like again, I'm working. So did we investigate that one? So let's come back here. So this is my project, the AzUrlShortener, but it got moved under Microsoft, and I don't work anymore at Microsoft, so I don't have admin rights on this repo for security purposes. It makes sense, though. It's a pain for me because then I cannot maintain that project as I want. So what I did is I kind of like reactivate my personal repo where everything started initially. And I will continue to work on that one and make PR on Microsoft. And if someone can merge them, good. But if nobody's merging them, then at least like, you know, this project will stay alive. And right now I'm just going through all the comments, not the comment, the issue, and making a copy so I could follow them. And the thing I wanted to show was this. So if I do this, those are the spec of my current mini PC. So as you can see, it's not that crazy. It's like very, very low. Hard drive. I have 16 gig of RAM though. It's not too bad. But then it's multi-threaded. No, it's single threaded. So, because there's only one core, right? That's life. It was cheap. I'm doing in time. Okay, so we said we can close this one, so we can. No. Okay, there it is. So we can close it. So that one was, I guess this, okay. I guess the more we go down, the more we'll have like, you should close that one now. Because it's been error executing step command package all initialized service app. In the YAML, Azure YAML, but Azure YAML shouldn't be present, right? Oh, cool. Are you in like in a summer break right now? Or you have a session? What's a good roadmap for a job? I don't know. That's a really hard question. My advice would be enjoy your journey. A career, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, like your career, your roadmap. You don't want to get to the end as fast as possible. So I would say at each steps you are, make sure you have something you like to do. And look forward where you could jump from there, kind of thing, or like maybe 2 steps. I feel like a lot of my friends or like people I know around me when they were younger, they were like, oh, I want to be president of that company, or like, I want to get as much money as I can. Yeah. But then like each time they were like having trouble getting at their work and stuff like that. And me, I always, obviously I want to have enough money to pay my bills and stuff. You know, it's part of, but it was never the first. The first was always, will it be fun for me? And like fun. Obviously there's days that are not fun, but will it be pleasant working there? Will I feel accomplished? Will I feel like I'm helpful? Because that was part of my priorities. And I feel my journey, I did tons of different stuff. I work in many different places. Always happy to work everywhere I worked. I was always looking forward to Monday and start working. Not because I had like a shitty weekends or family and life, but just because it was like cool. I can work and this and that, and it was nice. I did support. That was a rough time, but I learned a lot. I learned a lot during support, and I think it should be mandatory in many places as part of a journey. I did, you know, I went as far as working at Microsoft and like giving talks around the globe and like building workshops and presenting workshops, and like I did many things. I worked for AI company. I created tons and tons of videos. I coded a lot. I have pieces of code that are used now in like US government and stuff like that. But every time, at every step of my journey, I make sure there was something that made me happy. And I think that's my best advice. It may not be the biggest paycheck all the time, but I was always happy. And I feel like it's healthier than just thinking about the money or getting as fast as you can there. Because it's not like a game that, you know, oh, we'll do it like 5 times. No, you only have one life. So if you get president of the company, then what then? But like if you enjoy your journey, it will take longer time. You will probably end up at the same end, but then all along you will have some fun. I'm not sure if it was really the answer you were expected, but that's the answer I will be giving. I never been into the magic solution. I think the grind is kind of important. I did study tons of stuff. Businesses, biochemistry, physics. I work in many different stores. I was a janitor at like a school. I had tons of different jobs, photography. And it helps me in all the jobs I did. Something of that background that was very wide and wild background helped me doing my job. So yeah, I think if you start in the first month, then just like look at the job opportunity, code, experiment. Don't try to cheat. Use AI smartly. Not let AI do your work, but use AI to make more of your work. And good luck. Right now the system is hard. I just started at a new job right now, and like it was hard. And SRC Azure, yeah. I can see that it's becoming very hard to teach using AI efficient. Yeah. Well, you know, yeah. I don't know, like, where we're going. That bit scares me a little bit. So it is already changed. So we can close this one. Oh, and TBD, like you feel free to jump in here and share. Like I should do a shout out, by the way. I want to automate that because I always forget. So shout out to TBD Gamer, who's an awesome streamer who should have his stream back tomorrow. He promised us to be there, so now like he's kind of like, you know, he need to deliver, but like awesome teacher, like experience. Is it experience or a season developer with a lot of experience and happy to share and stuff like that. So yeah, feel free to jump in, TBD, and share any advice you want. Yeah, just like yourself. Just 1 second, my wife is calling me. Just 1 sec. Thank you. I knew when I pushed the mute button that it will be a problem when I get back. Thank you for letting me know. I was like telling, I don't play Valorian, but I'm assuming you asked TBD Gamer. Last time I saw him streaming, he was playing Lego Batman, but I'm assuming TBD plays a lot of game without streaming, just like I code without streaming. And I play too. I was really close to start to stream the other day. What I was playing, I think it was Conan Exile, the remaster, the remaster, Conan Exile. Anyway, I thought, oh, maybe I could stream that and just chill. I don't know. Okay, where were we? Was it this one that we just did? Yes. So we're done with 577. This one, right? Yes. So now we are import Azure Storage Explorer when click empty. What? Oh, yeah. I remember doing that. That's a migration issue. Oh, we talked about it offline. Signs for games. You still find time to to stream, Mr. TBD Gamer? What was that? Sorry? I was asking if you find time to play. I forgot, like, I think, what is it again? I forgot what it was, like when I need triage. Migration, yeah. I do sometimes. I struggle with space. So having the game equipment set to work and then, yeah. Before starting to work, I was starting to have like a good balance of, like, my goal was to reduce the time where I was just like watching Netflix or just like, you know, scrolling, and I was like, nah, I want to do something. So I was trying to have like, okay, tonight I'm coding, tonight I'm playing, tonight I'm having like, okay, tonight is like one movie or like 3 episodes, whatever. And since I start working, it was taking me a lot of juice, like just kind of like absorbing everything, and like most of the time I'm just like brain dead. So I was just doing Netflix and just kind of like Bleh. But I say Netflix general, it's not an endorsement of Netflix. I'm just like using that as a common streaming platform or place to watch stuff. Yeah, but tonight I think I will be more 20 minutes of streaming. I think after that I will eat a bite, and after that I'll go kayak. I think my wife was like, it's super windy. It was like, well, it will be a challenging evening kayaking. I think. Well, she went biking, so, you know. And she's like a little feather, super light. Importing, yeah, so we did that one. So now missing ducks running locally, yeah. I'm not sure, like, okay, let's bring that one. Not sure it's still a problem, but let's bring it, and, you know, we can close it if it's not needed. Let's copy. Can I say copy link? That's awesome. Interesting. Project this and label, that will be documentation. Create. I'm using a bunch of different terms. Clones, duplicate, related, you know, ambiguous. Oh yeah, that yeah. We could clean that up. I mean, that would be a nice rework. Okay, we need to do a better job at that. It's true. It'll be a painful work, but it makes total sense, and it's long due. But maybe now with AI, which is like, hey, rename the classes. Maybe we could let AI do the work for us, you know? And that's an enhancement because it will work the same. Ain't gonna change anything except the code. Oh yeah. Wait, what? It's linking the same. Let's do it. Get to it again. And copy. Mark down. What? Interesting. Okay, ref. Okay. Boom. Project AzUrlShortener on yeah, that's an enhancement. let's this one. This one. Okay, so this specify the length of a non-validity. Okay, yeah, I think that was requested by someone, right? Okay. So main 396. Copy the markdown, but I want to remove that part because we don't care about that anymore. Right, that looks good. That looks good. Project, result project. Boom. I think that's an enhancement, but like that should be an easy one. Okay, improvement. Make the vanity case sensitive, insensitive. Yeah, I get that's a good idea. Yeah, it's not improvement, but new issue. And it'll be Microsoft 293. Copy markdown. Remove this part. Ref. This. Cool. Project, AzUrlShortener. Label, it's an enhancement. You have a productive sounding keyboard. You like the sound of my keyboard? Tick, 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 tick. Honestly, I like that keyboard. I wish I could experiment with because those are linear, creamy linear, but I prefer when there's like it's tactile, like the MX brand. And this one doesn't have that, but I like it. It was a not very expensive keyboard. It's not a good way to show my keyboard, right? Let me do that. I go here and this, boom. Like this. Well, there's a knob over there. I like that to change the sound. It's kind of, you know, clean with fit and stuff. There's plenty of RGB, obviously, and it's very, sound is nice. The warrior, oh, what? Yeah, the kludge, I think. Oops. Improvement, SEO optimization and caching. Oh. Okay. So that will be a Microsoft 292. Copy the markdown. Oh, I'm assuming it will keep the image in the other one. And we remove the Trello sync because I'm not using that anymore. I used it the time to do the sync and then I was like, ugh, I don't like that. Create, excellent, label, definitely an enhancement, project, URL shortener, voila. Drop. Haha, oh, I should come back here. Oh yeah. Oh, what? Haha, I dropped while I was not visible, so I'm assuming I didn't land because I cannot see it. And why I still have some glitches here. And even my shirt is not great. I wanted to do the reference in the other way. Drop random. Okay, move the code. Yeah, refactoring the code, and that would be great. Let's bring it, I'm not sure. Okay. Hey, this one has been done. It's been waiting 5 years. Eventually we'll get it, right? Is there too much time to do an issue? Like, is it at some points nah, too old, let's just close it. Oh yeah, that one I wasn't sure. I had the ability to have a shortener URL and the page would show what you want to short the URL. I'm not sure this one I understand. Is it an issue or a nice to have by one person? Yeah, exactly. This one, I know 30dev talked about it long time ago. I'll bring it just to keep it, but I'm not convinced of that one. I'm not sure if today makes sense. Copy markdown. I'm not even setting a set for that one. Cool. And with that, QR code could be nice, but blah, blah, basics, offensive word, nah. Cool. I think we're good. And I think we'll wrap it up. So last chance. If you want to try to land. Thank you everybody for being here today. It was very appreciated. Thank you for the sub. Exactly. Well, yeah. Sometime with Microsoft, it's hard to collaborate, right? And there was some people ask me, oh, okay, I want to work on it during the Oktoberfest, and nothing happened. So I on purposely let it sit, because when I was working on an issue, and then nothing happened. We'll see. We're taking back that project in N to make it move forward. Times flies, man. Times flies. Okay, today's project was the URL shortener. It's available on this URL here on GitHub. It's an open source project. And today, nobody land. Voila. That's it. Nobody land. Only digital friends. It was a quiet stream today. Kind of like triaging stuff. Happy to do it. I think it might become the usual, the more regular. We'll see how it goes. I want to thanks 30dev for the subscription and TBD for the link to the streamer cord that I will use. So expect to see some Discord news soon. Yeah. And now let's hide that. Voila. How many were we? We're 6. We could, any suggestion? We were 6. We could stream. I always say for more than 5, we can raid. So we're 6. Any ride suggestions? Hey, Duka is here. Hello. This is tiny. Is our friend streaming? We'll see you tomorrow. I work here tomorrow, so I will be able to put you on the. That's also a sad thing at my office on my work laptop. Oh yeah, on my, well, maybe I will put you on the mini PC stream. Computers I could watch on the right now. Twitch is blocked at work, so I cannot watch it. But my manager, because I want to stream and do stuff, made a request to unlock Twitch. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah. Do we? I don't see a lot of coding stuff. Any suggestions? How dare they block Twitch? They blocked a lot of stuff, man. They block a lot of stuff. But I understand. Honestly, I wish they could have a platform that is, because Twitch is really game oriented. It's better than it was, but it's still very game oriented. Even like in the stuff, it's always game and like, yeah, and like say no, like I'm not about game, I'm like serious stuff. Like coding or like sharing. So I feel like sometimes, but yeah, but I get it. It's, you know, and obviously when I will be there, it's like watching dev stream or streaming myself. Ah. Ah. I don't see I see I see Irish John. Is he coding today? Oh no, what? He's not streaming. Why I see it in my streaming stuff? I'll maybe just wrap it up. Well, it took so long to find a stream to raid that we're 4 now, so we'll just go. I'll raid out? Nah, it's all good. I see Adams, but now like we're 4, so my rules is 5 or more. So kayaking, but food first. need energy. I don't want to be like, oh, I want to eat. But yeah, so I will see you on Friday. We'll continue to work. I think Friday will be ready to start really kind of like working on the stream and stuff. So yeah, thank you everybody for being here, and I will see you Friday. Bye bye.